Ever wondered how finance works? How the numbers crunch? How the markets shift and the wallets swell? Have you ever been perplexed by the jargon of finance? The intricate buzzwords like stocks, bonds, and mutual funds? Have you ever sat there, bewildered, pondering in disbelief about how people make, spend, and save money? How the management of these transactions seems to encompass the world itself? Well, dear listeners, you've come to the right place. Welcome to an exploration, a journey into the world of finance, a realm where money indeed makes the world go round. The concept of money is not just a simple one, it's a cornerstone, a pillar upon which the commerce of human civilization stands. Fully comprehend finance, one must first grasp, with a firm hand, the concept of money. Money, in its most basic form, stripped of all complications, is a medium of exchange. A simple tool that has evolved to become the lifeblood of global economics. It is a universally accepted token, a common that individuals, businesses, corporations, and even entire nations use to trade goods and services. From the small cafe at the street corner to the multinational corporations that sprawl across continents, money is the language spoken by. Here's the catch. Money doesn't just sit idle. It doesn't stagnate in a bank vault or a piggy bank. It does not gather dust. No. Money moves. It flows like a river, each note and coin a drop contributing to the current. It grows. It expands. It multiplies and divides, changing hands, crossing borders, bridging gaps, and powering economies. It is the fuel that fires the furnace of prosperity and growth. And this growth, this expansion, this multiplication and division, this seemingly ceaseless movement of money, dear listeners, is the crux of finance. It is the heart that pumps the lifeblood of the world's economies, the rudder that steers the ship, the key that unlocks the door to prosperity. So, sit back, open your minds, and prepare to embark a journey into the heart of finance, a journey that will take you through the labyrinth ledgers and balance sheets, a journey that will help you understand the intricate relationships between money, markets, and mankind. This growth, dear listeners, is the crux of finance. Now let's dive into the heart of finance, financial management. This term represents a key part of any organization or individual's monetary health and stability. It's like the engine room of a ship, where all the critical operations take place behind the scenes to ensure smooth sailing. Financial management isn't just about numbers, it's a multifaceted discipline that encapsulates strategic planning, directing, organizing, and controlling of financial undertakings. It's a dynamic, ongoing process where resources are allocated, risks are assessed, and decisions are made to achieve the financial objectives. Think of it as the art of juggling numbers, where the balls represent different financial aspects that need to be kept in balance. You have income and expenses, assets and liabilities, and investments and savings. These components are all interconnected. The way you manage them can significantly impact your financial health. The core of financial management lies in applying management principles to financial resources. This can refer to an array of activities like budgeting, forecasting, investing, risk management, and even retirement planning. It's about understanding your financial situation and making informed decisions that align with your goals. And risk, what does it all really mean? It's not just some academic concept or corporate jargon. It's incredibly practical and pertinent to everyday life. It means making smart decisions about what to do with your money to ensure its growth. It's about using your resources wisely to build wealth over time, prepare for uncertainties, and secure a comfortable future. Moving on, we come across two broad categories of finance: personal and corporate. Personal finance is an area that is deeply personal and unique to each individual. It revolves around the financial management decisions made by an individual or a family unit. These decisions may involve the process of budgeting, which is meticulously planning one's monetary affairs to balance income and expenditure. Personal finance also encompasses the sphere of insurance, with individuals planning for unforeseen circumstances that could lead to financial losses. It further extends into the domain of mortgage planning, where individuals plan and manage the financial aspects of purchasing a property. Personal finance does not only concern itself with managing the present but also looks ahead towards the future. This aspect comes into play in savings and retirement planning, where individuals prepare for their financial needs in their advancing years. On the contrary, the world of corporate finance is focused on the financial dealings of commercial entities. It involves the methodical managing of the company's financial resources, capital structuring, which involves deciding on the best mix of debt and equity, and making investment choices that yield the best returns. Corporate finance goes beyond just securing the right amount of funding. It looks at how these funds can be effectively to maximize shareholder value. This involves the careful crafting and implementation of various strategies that are both short-term and long-term. Corporate finance is not just about managing money, it's about using that management to bring about growth and expansion. It's about maximizing shareholder value through long and short-term financial planning and various strategies implementation. Now, on to the fascinating world of investments. A term often heard but not always understood, investments represent the crux of financial growth and monetary success. In essence, they involve the use of your financial resources today to garner a profitable return in the future. It's the art of purchasing goods or assets that will not be consumed in the present, but will generate wealth in days to come. These goods or assets can take many forms. For example, bonds, a type of debt investment where an investor loans money to an entity, usually a corporate or governmental body, which borrows the funds for a defined period at a fixed interest rate. Stocks, on the other hand, act as a share in the ownership of a company and constitute a claim on part of the company's assets and earnings. Another popular form of investment is real estate property. Purchasing a property, whether residential or commercial, with the intention of generating rental income or selling it at a profit, is a common investment strategy. However, it is essential to remember that no investment is foolproof. Each investment avenue carries a different level of risk, which varies according to multiple factors such as market economic trends and personal financial situations. But as the saying goes, no risk, no reward. A key point to remember is that investments involve a degree of risk. However, with risk comes the potential for high rewards. Speaking of investments, let's not forget about the stock market, an integral part of finance. It's an incredibly complex and fascinating system, a world within itself. The stock market operates as a marketplace, a meeting point for buyers and sellers to come together and discuss business, but not just any business. They're dealing with shares or stocks of publicly traded companies, each one a promise of potential success. When we delve deeper, we realize that these stocks are not just pieces of paper or abstract digital numbers. They are tangible representations of ownership in a real functioning company. Every stock purchased is a statement of belief, a belief in the company's potential, vision, its leadership. When you make the decision to buy a company's stock, you are not merely engaging in a financial transaction. You're buying into an idea, a vision, a slice of the future. You're essentially putting your money on the line, taking a risk on the prospects of this company, hoping that it will prosper and grow. And as it grows, so does your piece of ownership. This growth in the company's value is where you, as an investor, stand to gain. Anticipating this growth and making the right investment decisions is what makes the stock market such a dynamic and riveting arena. When you buy a company's stock, you're essentially buying a piece of that company, hoping that it will increase in value over time. Lastly, the concept of interest, which is essentially the cost of borrowing money, occupies a pivotal place in finance. It's a concept that you need to understand well, whether you're an individual saving for a new car or a multinational corporation planning your next acquisition. In essence, interest is the price you pay for the use of someone else's money. Now let's delve a bit deeper. Interest can be seen as a powerful tool that can work for you. For instance, when you invest your money in stocks, bonds, or a savings account, you earn interest. This is your money essentially working for you, multiplying over time. On the other hand, interest has a flip side too. It can also work against you. For example, when you borrow money, maybe for a mortgage or a student loan, you pay interest. This is the cost you bear for using someone else's money. Every payment you make will include a portion for the interest you owe, which can add up over time and become quite substantial. In conclusion, the key is to make interest work for you and not against you. When you invest, you earn interest, and when you borrow, you pay interest. In summary, finance is a vast and intricate world that revolves around the management of money. It's a sphere filled with complexities and challenges, yet bursting with opportunities. It's a universe where the intelligent use of monetary resources can open up doors to prosperity, success, and financial freedom. Finance is all about making informed decisions to maximize the growth of your money. It's not just about earning money, but more about how you manage, invest, and multiply it. It's about planning for the future, preparing for the unexpected, and protecting yourself from financial pitfalls. From personal to corporate finance, each has its nuances and subtleties. Personal finance involves managing your individual or family's budget, savings, investments, and debt. It's about living within your means, saving for the future, and investing in the right places. It involves budgeting, retirement planning, and insurance coverage. Corporate finance, on the other hand, deals with how companies raise capital, invest it, and distribute financial returns to shareholders. It's about making strategic decisions to ensure the financial health and growth of a business. It involves financial planning, budgeting, risk management, and investment analysis. Investing is another critical aspect of finance. It's about putting your money to work to create wealth. From real estate and stocks to bonds and mutual funds, each investment vehicle has its own risks and rewards. Understanding these can help you make informed decisions and get good returns on your investments. The stock market is a fascinating component of finance. It's where companies go public, investors buy and sell shares, and fortunes are made and lost. Understanding how the stock market works can help you invest wisely and avoid costly mistakes. The concept of interest is integral to finance. It's the cost of borrowing or the return on investment. Whether it's interest you pay on a loan or earn on an investment, understanding how interest works can help you make sound financial decisions. Each aspect, each component, each strategy plays a critical role in understanding the complex yet exciting world of finance. It's not just about numbers and figures, but about strategy, decision-making, and financial intelligence. So, whether you aspire to be a financial wizard or simply to make better decisions with your money, understanding the basics of finance is a powerful tool to have in your arsenal. It's a tool that can help you build wealth, achieve financial freedom, and live a life of abundance. Remember, the first step to being with your money is understanding how it works. And with that, we wrap up our comprehensive introduction to finance. Until next time, keep growing your wealth.